You sent over some fascinating stuff on subject to real estate investing. We thought, it'd be really helpful to walk through a real life example, make it super clear for everyone listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Subject to, well, it just means you're buying a property, but the seller's loan, it stays put
Yeah,
right in their name.
stays in your name. Okay. It's a bit counterintuitive at first, maybe.
It can seem that way, yeah. But it's a creative strategy. It can really work out well sometimes.
Okay, so let's paint the picture. This scenario involves a guy named James. He's what, 50?
Yeah, 50 years old. And he's in a tough spot going through a divorce.
Right. And that stress often leads to financial issues, right? Sounds like he's behind on his mortgage.
Exactly. 2 months behind.
Okay, let's break down the numbers then. What's the house worth?
House value is around $250,000.
250K.
And the mortgage balance.
He still owes $225,000, so not a ton of equity there.
Okay, $225K owed and the monthly payment.
That's $1,400 a month.
So being 2 months behind means he's $2,800 in arrears. That's the overdue amount that needs catching up.
$2,800. Got it. Now, what's James's main goal here? Is he trying to squeeze out profit?
Not really, no. In this situation, James mostly wants out.
Yeah.
Quick, clean, less stress. He's not focused on the small equity he might have.
And that motivation is pretty crucial for this kind of deal, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. His desire just to move on fast, that opens the door for an investor using the subject to strategy.
Okay, so our sort of mission here is to break down how this specific deal works, step by step.
Exactly. Show the mechanics and the key things to grasp.
All right, step one. The investor, let's say it's you agree to do what?
Well, first you agree to start making James's $1,300 monthly mortgage payments from that point forward.
Taking over the payments?
No.
Simple enough. What's next? The arrears.
Yep, that's crucial. Step 2 is you pay that $2,800. You bring the loan completely current.
Okay, so you've caught him up, you're making the payments. How does the ownership actually change hands?
Right. So step 3, James signs the deed to the house over to you. Usually it's a warranty deed or maybe a special warranty deed.
Explain the difference there quickly. Is it important?
It is, yeah. A warranty deed gives you broader protection against past title claims, even before James owned it. A special warranty deed usually only covers the time he's owned it, so something to understand.
Okay, good point. So James finds the deed. Now you, the investor, legally own the house.
Correct.
But, and this is the core of subject 2, right? That original $225,000 mortgage.
Stays right where it is, in James's name. You own the property subject to that existing loan.
You don't have to qualify for a new mortgage or anything.
Exactly. Big advantage. You bypass the whole loan application process, control the asset without new financing in your name.
Okay, so now you own this house, subject to James's mortgage. What can you do with it? What are the exit strategies or benefits?
Well, several options. A common one is just renting it out.
Rent it out. Okay.
Yeah, you find a tenant, collect rent. Hopefully the rent covers that $1,400 payment. Plus maybe gives you some positive cash flow each month. You definitely need to check the local rental market though.
Makes sense. Passive income, potentially. What else?
You could look to resell it, maybe using a lease option.
Lease option. How's that work?
You give a tenant the option to buy the house later at a price you set now. They pay you rent in the meantime, maybe a bit extra that counts towards the purchase.
Interesting. Or owner financing.
Right. Owner financing, sometimes called a wrap or a wraparound mortgage. Your buyer pays you monthly installments, and you keep paying James's original underlying mortgage. It opens up the buyer pool.
So, more ways to sell, potentially. Any longer-term plays.
Sure. You can just hold the property, keep renting it, pay down the mortgage over time, and hope the value goes up. Appreciation. You're leveraging James's original financing for the long haul.
Okay, so this whole thing, James's divorce situation, being behind, needing out fast, you stepping in, taking payments, getting the deed, but the loan staying. That's subject 2 in a nutshell.
That's it, exactly. It shows how it solves a problem for someone like James and creates an opportunity for an investor at the same time.
So really, the fundamental idea is getting control of a property by taking over the existing loan payments without formally assuming the loan or getting a new one.
That's the core concept. And it really makes you think, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, think about James. How many other homeowners might be in similar tight spots? Could this strategy be a solution for them? And for an investor, what kinds of opportunities does this open up that maybe weren't there before?
Yeah, it definitely gives you something to consider. If this deep dive into subject 2 has got you thinking, it's probably worth looking into more resources to really get the details down. It's got nuances.
Definitely. always do your homework on these strategies.
Thanks for breaking that down with us.
So as you can clearly see, that is a win-win situation. Why would someone sell their house subject to? Well, here are the reasons why. Behind on mortgage payments, they're in pre-foreclosure and need someone to catch up the loan to stop the bleeding. Banks are calling, stress is high, and they don't have the funds to fix it. You'll save their credit and avoid a foreclosure stain. That's major. 2, divorce or break up one spouse wants out. The house has no equity or they can't qualify to refinance. A fast solution with no agents, showings, or drama is a lifesaver. Subject to is quick and private, perfect in emotional situations. 3, upside down on the mortgage, no equity. They owe more than the house is worth. Selling with an agent means coming out of pocket at closing. With subject to, 0 cost. It lets them walk away clean without writing a check they don't have. 4, relocating for work or life. They're moving for a job or family emergency and can't afford 2 mortgages. Selling subject to lets them leave without delay or making double payments. 5, house needs repairs. The property is in rough shape, and they can't afford to fix it to sell on the market. You take it as is, no repairs needed, and they're out the door. They just want debt relief, peace of mind. They're tired of the house, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Don't want to deal with tenants, property taxes, or upkeep anymore. You become the relief valve. They just want out. 7, can't sell traditionally. Maybe the home didn't appraise, failed inspection, or had multiple listings with no bites. Subject to gives them certainty and speed. Okay, people, so there you have it. Please tune in next time as we will go live and I am going to have a very special guest. If you feel this video brought any value, please subscribe, like, and share this video as it helps me to keep delivering valuable content. And please leave a comment. Let us know how we are doing and maybe you've had a subject to experience you could share. Thank you.